Welcome to my channel. My name is Luna Affinity and I'm an energy reader and channeler. Sit back, get cozy, and get ready for some readings. Hello, friends. I am back on camera. I made an announcement that I would be doing that. And I don't know if I'm going to be back on camera pretty regularly. I'm hoping so. But my objective is to do like a hybrid situation at a minimum. So that way we can get some readings done on camera because it's been a while. Hey, Sarifa. Is everyone able to hear me okay? Hopefully so. Hello, hello, hello. Sarifa, thank you. All right, Reef, I think you might be my first donation of the night, but I'll confirm that for you. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So I am ready. Oh my God, my voice. I am ready to take your yes or no questions whenever you guys are ready. I am trying to get to a new subscriber count, 1,000 subs. I would have a goal of getting there before the end of the month. So if there's any way that you guys can help me with that, I would love it. Yes, everyone can ask. It's a yes or no question today. I am going to be using the rods again. All right, so if it crosses, it's a yes. If it moves away from each other, it's a no, okay? Sarifa says, am I going to see Tim while he's in town? I am getting a no, Sarifa. Thanks, I speak. Yeah, it's been a minute. On no like huge reasons. I did it in honor of you, Eliana. I basically have been using this office as a storage unit for wedding stuff, like decor and all of that. And it was like unbearable to work in here at one point because I couldn't even walk because it just was so much stuff. So as long as I can keep everything organized, you guys will see me on camera, hopefully from now until forever. But I might not be on camera every time, just depends on how my day is going. But I am hoping that this can be at least a hybrid situation for a while. Aw. Well, we're happy to see you, Eliana. All right, Lena says, will I travel out of my country this year, 2023? Will I travel out of my country this year? Please show me a yes or a no for Lena. Lena, I am getting a, it looks like a no. It's a hesitant no. So I kind of feel like, you know, I guess it's still possible. However, it's looking more like a no than anything right now. Yeah, I do agree with that, Eliana, for sure. You're welcome, Lena. I missed being on camera. I really did, but I knew like what all the amount of work that would require to get me back on camera. And because it's not easy, like I had to reset up everything, like reorganize my office and all of that. So I was like, ugh, I want to be on camera, but yeah, it just took me a minute to get back, but I am happy to be here. I mean, this is how I started off. You know what I mean? Like, this is how I started my channel. You're welcome. All right, so does anybody have any yes or no questions they'd like to ask? Free. Yeah, it's one per person. All right. Beautiful Love says, does SV like me more than friends? Please show me a yes or a no for Beautiful Love. Does SV like Beautiful Love more than friends? Oh, Beautiful Love. That's a no, but because one of the rods stayed straight, I think it's possible this will change, or there is that flexibility for it to change. No, that's okay. I firmly believe that Spirit understands your intention behind your question. So yeah, we're gonna go with a no right now, maybe. You're welcome. Subscriber, I don't know who you are, but thank you. I wish that YouTube would show me, like, every time someone became a new sub, like who they were, but I think it has to do with the settings that you have on your profile. I'm doing a stair workout here at the park. I'm dying. Oh my god. I was gonna say it's like pitch black where I am, so like that concerned me for a minute, but then I was like, wait a second. You probably don't live near where I live. We have about 4 minutes left of the free list, then we'll be moving on to donations. We have Reef. So Reef, if you're ready, you can post your question whenever you're ready. And then West Coast. That's where my brother is. He's in LA. He seems to really like it out there. I've been there a couple times. I liked it too. $91 degrees, jeez. Yeah, we've been having some hot days too. Benita Bella, hello. Oh, Los Angeles. All right. Benita Bella says if Gurpreet will message me in the near future, please show me a yes or a no for Benita. Will Gurpreet message in the near future? Ooh. Benita, oh my God, is that a yes? I've got a yes for you, Benita. Oh, he's on vacation. SK, hello. I've been watching Love is Blind, and there's someone on there in the 3rd season named SK. That's what it just reminded me of. Somehow Instacart decided to send me towards his direction today, and I panicked after realizing where I was going. Oh God. The rods were hesitant, weren't they? Oh no. But hey, you got a yes out of it, so there's that. All right, Svetlana, is V going to contact me this year, 2023? Is V going to contact Svetlana this year, 2023? Please show me a yes or a no. All right, we're crossing. So I'm getting a yes, Svetlana. It happened to be his birthday and didn't tell him happy birthday. Well, good for you for holding in strong. It's kind of hard sometimes like that. You want to wish people well, but you know, sometimes you have to be strong. You're welcome, Benita. SK, does Sarisha want to date me? My name is Shrey Saj. Does Sarisha want to date SK? I am getting a yes, SK. You're welcome. One more minute of the free list. Get your questions in ASAP. Then we are going to be moving on to Sarifa. Sarifa, whenever you're ready, post your first question. We'll be ready for you, okay? Haley. Haley, will Haley get a job if she tries LinkedIn? Please show me a yes or a no. Will Haley get a job if she tries LinkedIn? Yes. I am getting a yes, Haley. You're welcome, SK. He didn't tell me happy birthday either, so I was bothered by it, and it felt like the need to do the same, which is a bit childish, but so be it. I mean, the like phrase matching energy is there for a reason, you know? Like, you can only give what you're getting. All right, guys, so the free list is closed to people who have been here before. If you're a new sub tonight, then let me know and I will honor that and do a free reading for you. What the heck? Gunnar, what are you doing in here? How did that happen? That was weird. I positively shut this door all the way. Like, I turned the door and pushed it, and he was able to open the door. Maybe he just didn't latch or something. All right, Sarifa, I am ready for you. Just wondering how he felt since I didn't reach out to him for his birthday, and what's stopping him from reaching out to me since he's the one that left it quiet. Okay, so those are your 2 questions. Okay, got you. Got it. Alright, how did Tim feel since Reef did not reach out to him for his birthday? How is Tim feeling since Reef didn't reach out for his birthday? Hey, Rising, thank you. You'll be next, okay? How's Tim feeling? What's stopping him from reaching out? Stopping him from reaching out. Stopping him from reaching out. All right, so we have kind of like a power struggle here going on between you, the 2 of you. He likes having you in his back pocket for sure. I feel like, honestly, the energy that I'm getting from this reading does not indicate to me that he is very serious about this connection right now. It's more a matter of convenience to him, and so he's much more interested in his power here over you versus like him actually caring to put you first. So as far as like how he's feeling, does it bother him? For sure. 9 of Swords indicates someone like, you know, overthinking this. Like I feel like he's here going, this definitely bothers me. The 5 of Swords talks about winning at all costs. It costs, like, doesn't matter if you hurt someone's feelings, if you're not considering them, whatever it is, like he's here in this power struggle with the 2 of you. 5 of Swords indicates like, I'm gonna win no matter what, and I'm gonna be in power no matter what. I feel like with the Temperance, it really shows his reserved energy when it comes to you, his lack of desire to move forward or pursue you, just kind of like sit back and wait kind of approach. The World here does indicate that he's in this place of like, when he feels like he has the power, he feels like he's succeeding. I also see the World as like possibly him closing off a chapter to this connection. Now, did it bother him that you didn't reach out to him for his birthday? 1000% it did, but it's not anything that's going to make him confront you about it, because the second that he does that is the second that you realize that he cared enough to notice that you didn't message him, and then he feels that's giving his power away. He doesn't want to put himself in any position to where it seems like you can control the way this goes or control the direction. As far as like him not reaching out to you, that's exactly what it is. We have the Magician here in the center of the reading. And so originally the Nine of Cups came out upright. Just want to clear that up. So I feel like it's more like a selfish desire or selfish fulfillment. He loves being the person that you come to. He loves when you contact him and reach out to him. And, you know, again, he wants to be able to contact you, but when it's on his terms, if that makes sense. And I feel like it just in general, he doesn't want any expectations on him. There's not a specific reason as far as like why he hasn't reached out. It's just that I'm not getting that he like really cares enough to make sure that you feel considered and make sure that you feel wanted. And that's essentially what I'm getting here, Reef. So like, yeah, he noticed it. He noticed that you didn't communicate with him, but it's not enough for him to do anything about it, because then if he says something like, and he's deliberating, honestly, like I feel like he is wanting to communicate with you and be like, hey, what's up? Like, why didn't you reach out to me today? Because his ego is a little bit bruised, let's be honest. But I feel like the second he knows that he actually does that and confronts, that will tell you in your head, oh, he cares that I didn't reach out to him, and then he gives that power away. And it's like a real lack of maturity, honestly. But that's kind of what it is. And so I just think ultimately, Reef, that when it comes to Tim, like he doesn't appreciate you for who you are. And sometimes he can take advantage of situations or like take for granted the type of person that you are. And I think it's just important that you kind of keep your distance there, you know? You're welcome, Reef. Give me 1 second, guys. I just noticed it more since that thing happened. Let's see. Hopefully that's not anyone's way. I have my computer like off to the side here, and it's really hard sometimes to like see the question while I'm shuffling. So I'm kind of doing this thing where I've got like my tablet in front of me where I can see the question, so I don't have to keep looking over. Oh, Rising, thank you. I'm happy to be back on camera. All right, I wanted to know where we're headed. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but Azael or Aziel. Where is Sarifa and Aziel headed, please? Azel, thank you. I'll get that at some point. Where are they headed? Azel and Sarifa. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the Three of Swords doesn't make me feel too great. Okay. Are they headed towards commitment? Are they headed towards commitment? They're headed towards commitment. They're headed towards commitment. What is the Three of Swords doing here? What's the Three of Swords doing here? Okay. Is this him or her? Is this him or her? Is him or her? All right. So I'm kind of getting that you are, or he is, I'm sorry, he is moving forward without you. You are wanting commitment. You're wanting like a real relationship. Honestly, you might be moving on without him too, to be completely honest. I see that like he's not giving exactly what it is that you need from him. He's like not, you're wanting something and he's just not giving it to you. Sorry, this is like all over the place, all over. But I understand what point I'm trying to get across. I mean, there was one time where we were still kind of distant, at least that's what it felt like. Yeah, I just don't know, like, okay, so I feel like there's holding back and there's reservations and hesitation here. I have the Three of Swords. I'm asking, who is the Three of Swords? Is this both of you? Is this him? Is this you? And I have that it's him. I also got confirmation with the Knights and Pages coming out as well. This is more so him. But the reason I think it could also be you moving away from this connection, maybe him first, but like you too, because you're looking for an actual relationship that's going to benefit you, that's going to give you the things that you want, and maybe you regret this. But regret usually means looking back on something and like wishing you did something differently, but it's more like you regret that he hasn't done something differently. You regret that he is not seeing this connection for what it is. I still feel like there's a lot that you don't know regarding him. I feel like the Seven of Swords coming over the wheel and the Justice card indicates there could be some karmic contracts being worked out between you guys. Maybe individually, but also together, possibly. The Seven of Swords over the Justice card means to me that there's like truth that needs to be shared with you, but that person has neglected to do that, has not been honest or straightforward with you. As far as like, is it going to move forward? I'm not really getting that. Sorry, just making sure I was caught up with the chat. I am feeling like with this Four of Cups card that you're dissatisfied, but something is telling me that you're comparing Azelle and maybe Tim, but you're comparing like these new options to one another, and I just don't know if you'd be fully happy with Azelle either. You know, I don't feel like he's really giving you what you would be giving back to him if you felt compelled or if you felt a connection. I just don't know if like this person would reciprocate those feelings. It's leaving you a bit more guarded and considering like what's next, what's to come. Will he be reaching out to her anytime soon? No. I think honestly, Sarifa, maybe we just kind of step away, okay? You don't have to completely cut things off with this person if you don't feel called to do that. But I think it's important that you pay attention to your worth and you think about like, because like for you, I think what I'm sensing, and I don't want to speak for you, so if I'm wrong, just let me know. But they're kind of showing me like wherever there's a potential spark with someone, it's like you take that and hope that it can turn into something. And don't we all do that? But I feel like you are the only one that's like throwing the kindling in there and trying to keep the fire going. And you know, it's exhausting because you're the only one adding to that fire. You're the only one trying to keep those embers going and things burning. And it's like it starts with a little spark, but like if it becomes something more than what it is, it's because of you, and it's never really going to get to that fire because this person's not helping you add to it. So it's just like, you know, I think that it's important for you, like specifically, to just make sure that the people that you're going towards are, you pay attention more to their actions. You pay a lot of attention, not your feelings, not how you feel about them, not how they might feel about you, but pay attention to someone's actions, because that might be a big hill that you have to overcome. Someone's actions are going to show you a world of a difference. And when I tell you that you will look back thinking, why did I waste so much time on this person? It's gonna be insane, because the right person for you will give you the time of day. Yeah, that's like the thing, is that these people just come in and they don't think about the repercussions. They just go, oh, she's cute, I'm gonna talk to her and I'm gonna pursue her, but the second that she's interested, I'm gonna pull away because, oh, I'm not ready for anything serious. Now, a lot of that, like, now you have to pay attention too about like, if someone pursues you and you weren't even really interested in them in the first place, that is the first red flag of a narcissist. If they give you a lot of attention in the beginning and then they slowly start to pull away. So pay attention to that. If they are like love bombing and making you feel like you're on cloud nine, but sometimes people aren't narcissists and they're just not thinking through these things. They are not thinking and considering other people's feelings. Like if they pursue you, they're not thinking about how that's going to affect you or how that's going to make you feel. Rising, I'm ready for your question. Oh wait, I forgot. You probably put it in the donation. Thank you, Reef. I'm sorry. I wish I had better things to say. I don't think that that was a very nice reading, but oh, Deo Shanae, thank you for the donation. Yeah, you're welcome, Reef. It was so good seeing you. Rising, are you here? Perfect. Okay. Oh, channel messages too? Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. So, Rising, do you want the channel messages from Mike? Oh man. Okay. So we have the devil first out. You're welcome. God damn, the toxicity in this relationship is crazy. Like, this feels dark, Rising Storm, honestly. Like, I would not I would not. I don't ever pick up on this kind of stuff. I will say I'm a light worker. I work with light. I don't really like to look into things that could be perceived as like evil or dark magic. But in all honesty, like it feels like she's doing something very, very dark and sketchy over this relationship. I would not put it past her to be one of the people that put like love spells on people. I don't know what she knows about spirituality, the active intention, the law of attraction. I don't know if she would go that far as far to like know what she's doing, but this is feeling like very attachy. Like this is feeling like almost psychotic. I feel like with the devil here, it's a negative attachment. And like the first thing I thought was like demonic. I'm not even kidding. That's the first thing I thought of. But I was like, you know what? That's probably my brain and my own fear, like in this connection, like doing this reading. But it just feels very dark. Like it feels almost like she has this incredibly like crazy attachment to him and he can't escape it. No matter how hard he tries, he feels suffocated. It just feels like, so it's like I don't know, like I don't know if she's doing something like this, but I feel like her intentions are so impure and so suffocating at this point that it could just be because the power comes from within you, right? So it could be that she has such a hyperfixation and obsession on him that it's starting to have these like effects, almost like dark magic. It's starting to have like, I don't know, it just feels like a darkness. It feels like a cloud. You look at these first 4 cards out. You were told that. Okay, Dave, Shanae, that's perfect. I will be with you. You'll be after rising, okay? So yeah, I don't want to sit here and put words into people's mouth and say like this is what she's doing if I don't know for a fact, but it really feels that way. For those of you who are just now joining us, if you've been here before, my free list is closed. You'll have to donate to get a reading, but if you have not been here before, I will do free reading for you, okay? This is obsession and toxicity. This is feeling a deep loneliness. Like she doesn't know how to be by herself. She doesn't know how to be on her own. There is like this desire to control as well. I feel like she thinks in her mind that she has unlimited lives when it comes to him. Like she thinks to herself like there's no mortality rate for our connection. Like I will always have an in. I will always be there. I'm kind of viewing like the multiple swords in the heart is like how many times can his heart be stabbed before like he's dead, basically, like and in a very metaphorical sense, but like she feels like she has like these unlimited chances and unlimited options, and even if they're not like together in a romantic sense, she still has this like chokehold over his life. And yeah, I don't think he regrets his daughter or son or whoever. I don't know, I can't remember like what his kid is, but I don't think there's any regrets there, but I think there's a regret with who he had that child with. Yeah, this feels like very heavy. I'm getting like a lot of like solar plexus, heart chakra like situation going on right now. It's very heavy in the neck, shoulders, back, and chest. I feel like she's one of those people who are like, if I can't have you, no one can. And like, if you leave me, then like, I don't know. It just feels very dark. It feels very suffocating and threatening. I don't know if like she has something over him. Like if, you know, for example, he could have some kind of information he doesn't want to get out. And for the sake of keeping the peace, he just lets her rule his life. Like it feels like he's a puppet on a string and like she just controls it. And I'm like, does she have something on him? Like, you know, why in the world does he continue to let this happen? But you know, again, as I say in every single reading, this is for him to dig himself out of. Oh, I'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay. I need to get some more Palo Santo actually. Give me 1 second. Oh no, you're totally fine. Girl, I'm protected. I don't even stress about that kind of stuff. I think it's definitely good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all, hold on. This is fucking crazy. What did I just say? I said I need to get more Palo Santo. Right. Or maybe I said that to Brennan. I don't know. I was thinking it in my head. And look at this candle. Palo Santo, Elysium, and Sandalwood. Well, all right then. That works for me. I've never had a Palo Santo candle before. That's crazy. I didn't even grab this for that reason. This was sent to Brennan after one of his family members passed away. So I didn't even pick this out or anything. I just have like these little baby pieces. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle here in just a second for your next reading. All right, girl, we got all the cleansers going right now. All right. Hey, Jennifer. think this is fake Palo Santo, actually. That burned way too quickly. Oh, well. Oh, dang. Oh, did you put them away? Okay. Good night, little babies. All right. All right, we don't have to worry about any negativity. Jennifer, yes, I am. Palo Santo or all right. I'm just gonna do a little cleansing. Oh yeah. It doesn't smell like mint to me. It smells like something else, but I don't know if it's mint. Yes, so donations are open. Hey Jennifer, welcome back. All right, second question for rising. If that's not a Hispanic dinner, I don't know what is. Rice, red beans, and a fried chicken wing. That is 1000% a Spanish meal. All right. Or a Hispanic meal, I should say. Okay, Jennifer, that sounds great. I'll add you to the list. Just so you guys know where you're at, I have Rising, who I'm working on right now. Then Day is after Rising, and then Jennifer is after Day. Oh my gosh. All right. Spirit is Mike missing Rising, please. I'm just gonna throw this up on the screen, Rising, for you so we can mark your reading. Yeah, everything does happen for a reason. That's crazy. Hey, babe. Did I say to you when I came out there that I need to get more Palo Santo? Did I say to you when I walked out there I need to get more Palo Santo? Oh, I didn't? Okay. So I was thinking it in my head when I was walking out there. And you know this candle is made with Palo Santo, right? Yeah. Is Mike missing Rising at this time? All right, so we have a maybe yes here. Let's see, in what way is he missing her? In what way is he missing her? So maybe, let's just throw this over here. These kind of came out together, so I'm gonna leave them bunched out. I am getting that he's missing you. They're not showing like in a romantic way or anything, but they are showing that he's keeping his feelings to himself with the Seven of Swords, obviously, but I mean like he's kind of keeping it really under wraps. Like I don't even think he's communicating this to people or like his friends. They're not showing like romantic feelings, but you do like inspire him and make him feel very welcome and comforted, and I asked specifically, like, in what way is he missing you? And I have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like he's really craving that human connection with you. He's really wanting to talk to you, to like just basically share with you things that have been going on with him in his life and just be in your presence. Generally speaking, I think he thinks that you're very welcoming, you're a very calming presence. Let's see. How does he miss her? How does he miss her? Okay, so they are saying that he misses seeing you. Have you seen him lately? There's some kind of information coming through about like the way I used to feel, the way that I used to feel when I saw you. Maybe he feels like you guys are in a weird place or something, and he wishes that how he used to feel when he saw you, he could go back to that, because that's when things weren't weird or awkward. I think that he feels like you don't pay as much attention to him as you used to. I'm kind of getting like your back turned to him. Yeah. And so I feel like he feels like he's not seeing you as much, or if he's seeing you, it's like when you don't realize that he's there, you're like walking inside or something, and you know, he sees like your back or the side of your head or something. But there's not that like engagement happening. So yeah, I mean, is he missing you? Yes. I did get a maybe here with the Seven of Swords, but I think it wasn't maybe he misses you. It was just he doesn't miss you in an all encompassing, like, I need to be near her, I miss her so much, all consuming kind of way. That's typically seen as like romantic or affectionate, but he is missing that like interaction, that engagement. You know, the way he said something about like the way I used to feel when I looked at you. So I feel like maybe he's wishing kind of like he could go back and change things a little bit. I think because he knows how you feel for him, there's still mystery, but there's not exactly that air of mystery about it that it used to be, of like wondering. But generally speaking, he's craving like your attention, I think he's feeling a little bit lonely, if I'm honest, and he's looking for that like one-on-one human interaction with you, that like very basic level of communication and feeling like someone understands. Did you have any questions about that? You're welcome. Okay, so we're gonna work on your channeled message for you, okay? No, it was totally spot on. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. So my channelings are through automatic writing. There's very rare circumstances where there's like someone who wants to just communicate right away, and I can't keep up through automatic writing, but I like to channel through automatic writing just because I feel I can get different details. All right, so you'll have to bear with me while I work on that for you. And then once I feel like the message is complete, then I will read it aloud. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the screen the order of the donations. We are working on Rising's last reading. Her current last reading. I don't know if she's doing anything else, but So you guys are gonna be able to like hear me shuffling and processing and reading, and I'm here, you know, watching the chat, but I probably won't be talking for a few minutes because I'm gonna be channeling. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let me see. Papo Doss, hello and welcome back. I am not doing free readings for people who have been here before. I have you on my list as someone I've done readings before for, so I would need you to make a donation, or you can come back another time and get a reading from me. Rising, the candle just went out, so I think that means we're good. We're in the clear. I'm going to take that as a good sign. Okay. Whoa. All right, so Rising Storm, let me know if you're ready, and I'll read you your message. You are here. All right, let me read your message. All right. If I stop at any point, just know it's just because I can't really read my handwriting. It's like very scribbly sometimes when I do automatic writing. Deo Shanae, are you here? You're welcome, Rising. Deo Shanae, I see that you want 3 minis, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, let me know. But also, whenever you're ready, you can post your question, okay? If you're here. Hey babe, since they're like screaming, you can just like shut the door because they can probably hear me, and that's probably all right. Okay, so rising. I have like it's so funny because he started off this letter with yo. I thought that was hilarious, but he's like yo. You confuse the fuck out of me. Sometimes it's so crazy because I usually feel like I know what I want, but you have me questioning everything all the time. I don't understand how you, someone I barely know, can have me so in my head all of the time. It's like every day I notice how much you aren't here near me. I swear I have the worst luck when it comes to girls. I find it hard to let go of this idea of you I have in my head. I know I need to, but, and there's like dot dot dot. What the fuck? I don't want you, or no, I don't want you to be a part of the shit I have going on right now. Though you don't deserve to be a part of my messy life. You freak me out, honestly, because I feel like you just know things about my life, and it's like, I like that, but also it terrifies me because I can't ever wear a mask or hide anything from you because I feel like you just know. God damn, I can't deny the sexual attraction. There's something there, but I don't want you to be a distraction for me. You deserve something real, and I can't be that for you right now. I'm really worried what would happen if I pursue you. I feel like I have so much to lose. I can't put my love life first right now. So that is what I have for you, Rising. It was like a full page. You're welcome, Rising. Thank you so much for your donations tonight. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you very much. I really enjoy this aspect of my career a lot. All right, so next up we have Day. If you're here, please check in with me. We're ready for you to post your questions. I am going to go say goodnight to Brennan and maybe run to the restroom while I wait. So, but I'm here and donations are open, everybody. Thank you so far to everyone who has donated, all of our top contributors, supporters, donators, all the people liking this video. I wanted to throw out there that I do have a sub goal of 1,000 followers. So if you guys can help me get to that goal, that would be awesome. We are currently at a sub count of, drumroll, 987. So we're so close. We're so close. Thanks again, Rising. All right, I'm back and I don't see Day, so we are going to move on to Jennifer. Jennifer, are you here? Eleven, 11. Oh, Day is here. Day is here. Jennifer, I got your question. I'm gonna let Day post. Day, go ahead and post your questions. The first question that I have did go through. It was a question about R's current feelings after you spoke. Do you want to keep that as your first mini question? Thanks, Jennifer. What's Rodney's current feelings towards me after we spoke on the phone? The other night, what's Andre's current feelings? And then Day, you donated for a third time, I believe, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, got your third question. All right, perfect. I got them all. Rodney G's current feelings towards Day after they spoke on the phone. Rodney's current feelings towards Day. after they spoke on the phone. Okay, so he doesn't like confrontation, okay? At least he doesn't like heat on him. He doesn't like pressure on him. So I feel like for him, it was like he just wanted to essentially, I feel like in the end, he just wants peace between you guys is kind of what I'm seeing. I do feel like some things that were discussed did bring some insight. To him, so I feel like it was definitely important that you guys had the conversation that you had. I feel like if it seemed to end okay, like let's just say if you think that it went as good as it can go, I think that had a lot to do with him not wanting like confrontation. I don't know, there's something about this that makes me feel like even if he's unhappy, he will still like try to make it seem like everything's fine just to have the conversation be done and over with. I just don't think he really likes it very much. I still think he thinks that you guys have some stuff to sort through or to work through. There is a connection or a bond that's been formed based on you guys being very similar. So just generally your demeanor, personality, interests, things like that. There's similarities there. I feel if you guys are like in a romantic situation, like if there's like romantic involvement here, I'm kind of getting that there is that attraction. But I feel almost as though there's a lot of thinking going on. There's a lot of deliberating. Ace of Swords talks about how we're trying to find new ways maybe to sort through this or new ways to compromise. He still wants to communicate with you, but I am getting that it's not going to happen right away. I feel like I don't know if it's you for him or him for you, but someone here is the source of another person's pain. So like, I don't know if that's you, if that feels accurate, like he's a source of pain for you, or if you're a source of pain for him. It could be mutual, but it feels like it's a sensitive topic here, the two of you. Did you have any questions about that question, Day? No, it's not lagging. I have your second question. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't need anything. Oh, maybe. It could be lagging. I just finished your first question. Ah, oh, dang. I'm sorry, girl. All right. Well, let's move on to question 2. You can play me on fast mode. You can change like the speed. You might know about this, but if you play it back, you can put it on like 1.5 or 2 times the speed and catch up really quickly with the live chat. So let us know when you're back. Andre D's current intentions. Andre D's current intentions towards Day, please. Okay. Oh my gosh. What are Andre D's current intentions towards Day? Lots of swords. Oh God. Okay. So the Tower being the center of the reading is, you know, it's of course going to be concerning to me, but I have to pay attention to all the other cards that are surrounding it, which are good cards. So to me, I'm going to take the positive aspect of the Tower, and that indicates that he is having some like revelations or epiphanies about you, and he's really just trying to surrender to the connection. He's not wanting to like control it or try to like dictate how the outcome is going to be. He doesn't have any attachments to, you know, or expectations to the outcome of this. He just kind of wants to let it be what it is and enjoy it for what it is. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords makes me feel like he's always going to be very clear, direct, and honest with you. So essentially, you can, when he communicates with you, don't think that there's something deeper to understand. He's like an open book, and you can take everything he says at face value or everything he does at face value. So if he's pursuing you, he's really pursuing you. If he says, I like you, he really likes you. If he says, I love you, he really loves you. If he says, I'm interested in other people, he's really saying, I'm interested in other people. Basically, these are just examples. Not that that's what I'm picking up, but examples of how like you can take what he says at face value and you can take his actions the same exact way, to believe his actions to hold true for what it is that he's feeling for you. I feel like he's a very logical person, so he's very much going to choose like head over heart in any given situation. If he's pursuing someone, I feel like he is pursuing you because we do have the 4 of Wands, and this talks about wanting to take things to the next level or wanting to continue a relationship, wanting to further this along. And I see here with the 7 of Pentacles that he is wanting to invest here. So with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like he's willing to take some of his time and effort and energy and put it into you because he wants to see where this could go. I think that if you're wanting to know if this person will ever commit to you, it is being acknowledged here that this is something that's being considered. Yeah, because he admitted how he felt and expressed his emotions, and I'm like, okay, you're right. Yeah, like you can definitely take what he says at face value. So yeah, I mean, I think he's working towards wanting a relationship, if not with you, with someone in general. But I think it's with you though. And that's what I mean by like take what he says at face value, because it's going to be really easy to figure him out because what he's telling you and what he's doing is the truth. Nope, that one. Yeah, I feel like you can take what he says seriously. All right, what do I need to know in order to pass my math portion of my nursing exam Monday? There's a math portion of nursing? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because you have to do math in certain circumstances. Like dosing and whatever else. Measurements. All right. Oh, goodness. All right. What does Day need to know in order to pass her math portion of her nursing exam Monday with a high score? Yeah, that's why I was like, measurements. Oh, I did say that. Look at me. Look at me. I don't really know anything about nursing, but that was funny that I knew that. You probably need to know like units and stuff too, though, right? Like syringes, injections, things like that. You have to know like what you're dosing. Although maybe that's what the pharmacy does for you, possibly, and you just grab and go. I don't know. Because I used to draw up my own injections when I was a clinical assistant. But I guess it depends on where you work. All right. What does Day need to know in order to pass the math portion of the nursing exam Monday with a high score? All right, so the Ace of Pentacles is definitely like a math card, I personally feel, because it has to do with like finances, money, math, measurements, that kind of thing. Essentially, Day, they're saying go back to the beginning. They're saying refresh on essentially like everything. I don't know if there's a specific portion. I'm going to keep going and seeing if something jumped out at me. But Ace of Pentacles means going back to the beginning. It means start from the top and work your way down. Aces essentially means like we can't start in the middle. We have to like, aces means new. It means go back with a fresh eye, start at the beginning, refresh yourself. Let's see. What portion? No, what does she need to know in order to pass her math portion of the nursing exam? What does she need to know? Okay, so there might be parts of you that like just doesn't want to do this. Maybe you feel like it's unnecessary and you're like, I know that you want a high score, but maybe Day, you're just thinking to yourself like, regardless, I just need to pass it for sure. So I'm kind of getting like Five of Swords, like winning at all costs essentially, but just know that for whatever reason, if they think that you need to take this, it's important for you to take it. So maybe if you don't want to sacrifice, maybe you're just like, I just don't really feel like, studying all over again and learning everything all over again. I would say just pull like a little bit from every single section of the math, portion. If there's like exams, practice exams you can take, or flashcards you can make, or people that have already taken the exam that you can study with, I think that would be really good. So to like maybe lean on your peers a little bit, but Spirit is saying like you need to do whatever you can do, even if it's not what you want to do, to win. The Five of Swords means winning at all costs, regardless of what that means. And a lot of times can talk about like self-sacrifice, needing to sacrifice what it is you don't want to do in order to get that accomplishment that you're looking for. The Judgment card means make that judgment call. It's a really good indicator that you're going to do well on this next test that you do, because the Judgment card means kind of like coming back from the grave, coming back from the dead. So essentially, since you didn't do so well the first time, like you're going to come back and you're going to have that chance to do it again. And it's a good indication that it's going to go well. But it's basically, sacrifice that time with whatever it is you're doing that could be possible distraction and get yourself back integrated into this section, because the more prepared you are, the better your chances are that you're going to pass it, and that's just a fact. So definitely study for sure. If people are trying to invite you out or socialize with you or hang out with you or something like that, make sure that you are saying no. Like I really have to make sure that I'm focusing this weekend on what I need to do. I mean, I'm talking don't cook either, like order, DoorDash, whatever you have to do that you won't have distraction. So like if you need to focus, like eat while you study. I mean, I don't want you to overwhelm yourself, because overstudying isn't the best, but I think that in these circumstances, because you're having to kind of crash study, you have to make sure that you're utilizing every minute that you can this weekend towards this, because this is a big deal. Just be in study mode. They're saying it doesn't have to be for long, but you do have to sacrifice. You are going to have to sacrifice some of your time. Don't allow distractions, anything like that. Watching Scandal and TikTok. Yeah, you just really have to be in study mode. Another indication that you'll be fine is that the Seven of Swords indicates like overcoming a hardship or a challenge, but they are saying it is a challenge though. Like it is a struggle. It is something that you are going to have to work through. So that way you can walk into the exam feeling more confident. The best thing I can tell you as far as like what do you need to know is everything. Go back to the beginning. Aces say go back to chapter 1 of that section. If you can take practice exams, take practice exams. If you have anybody that has passed this before that was like, you know, that can give you any kind of insight and say, hey, this seemed to be a big portion of the exam, maybe really focus on this area too, or give it a little extra attention and then refresh on all the other chapters. But aces just essentially means like starting over fresh. Don't try to pick up where you left off and try to like, you know, what's the word? Float by, like float through it. Like you really want to go in there feeling confident. You have to study. I took it today and didn't study tomorrow. So I have to study for sure. You were thinking that. So like this is just confirmation on probably what you already know. But I think it's good for you to hear it from another perspective. Yeah, you're right, Luna. Thank you for that clarity I needed. You just confirmed what I need to know. You're very welcome. That's like what I just said. You're very welcome, Dave. Thank you so much for the donation. I better not see you this weekend getting readings with me. You can get readings from me next week, but you better study, girl, and come back in and let us know how you did. All right, Jennifer is next up. Jennifer, if you can just check in with me really quickly. And we are going to do a last call for readings. Jennifer is possibly going to be my last one of the day, but our donations are still open if anybody wants to make any last minute donations. I'll sure let you know. Awesome. Hey, Jennifer, welcome in. I'm shuffling for you now. For those of you who would like a reading tonight, make sure that you get your donation in ASAP. Let me know in the chat that you're donating so I don't miss ya. What does Spirit want me to know about Juan? No communication. I've been dreaming of it in the past 2 days. Maybe moving forward though. but everything we're working, talking. When you say working, talking, do you mean like working together or like working things through? Working together, okay. Spirit, what do you want Jennifer to know about one, please? What do you want Jennifer to know about one? What do you want Jennifer to know about one? What do you want Jennifer to know about one? What do you want her to know about one? I want her to know about one. Okay. Okay, so Spirit said there's still some things to work through here. Don't avoid the karmic lessons still attached. So I feel like Spirit is essentially communicating you. Okay, oh wow, all right. So they said that they're using Juan as like a way to get your attention, okay? So this is not Juan in your dreams trying to get your attention. This is Spirit trying to get your attention. But because they know that you pay attention to things like this, they're trying to grab you and they're trying to tell you what's going on. They are saying that there are still some things to be worked through, karmic lessons. Yeah, I'm just saying, hearing like still attached. So Jennifer, I feel like there's this draw to Juan, and I don't know why this just popped up on the screen. I feel like there's still a draw to Juan, and I think it's because Spirit is saying you haven't completed the cycle. Like, you haven't completed the lesson. You haven't learned why you're still attached to this person, why you still want something to happen with this person, and it's bigger than feelings. It's bigger than we have like a connection and like I really love this person, I really care about this person. There's something bigger that you're trying to fulfill. I don't know if you're trying to rewrite a story because, like, let's just say you guys had like a, you know, the way that it ended before it was traumatic for you or something, and you're trying to like rewrite that story so that there's a happy ending there. This could stem back further into like your adolescent years, in your childhood. Maybe you're trying to, rewrite a wrong or change the narrative of a story that happened to you and make it turn into something good. There's something within yourself that Spirit is saying you have to work on. You have to figure out why you're still attached to this person. Um, and the reason is because we're needing to establish a foundation of daily life, practical details, and like essentially set our expectations and boundaries. Um, it's not to say that you and Juan don't have a profound connection, because I'm sure that you do. But the reason why I'm getting right now is because there's still some work that needs to be done within yourself as to why you're having these dreams. So I want to be clear. I'm not getting from Spirit that they're saying that this is Juan in those dreams, right? I almost feel like it's you, either your higher self trying to grab your attention and teach you something, or it's your spiritual team that's trying to come in. And the reason that Juan is so highlighted and so often in those dreams is because they're trying to dig into your subconscious and help you understand what it is that's going on. The Justice card in reverse talks about a lack of clarity, a lack of accountability, um, karmic avoidance, like basically not paying attention to maybe some things that you have to work through or sort out. The Seven of Swords means that you're kind of in an avoidant like thought process right now. I don't know if you feel like Juan is your person, or if you feel like he's good enough for you, or you feel like maybe if he changed, he would be good enough for you. I'm not sure what that is, but Spirit's kind of saying like you're avoiding. Hey, Shayna, like you're avoiding um, like the lesson here, and your heart and your head is going to keep going back to this person until you learn it. You're having a hard time letting go, and this person isn't giving you what you're not like you, it's like you know it, but you also like don't realize it either. Like he's not at your level, yeah, like you're destined to have the love that you want. You got to work towards your north node. You have to work towards what you're supposed to have in this life. Um, so in your birth chart, Jennifer, you have a north node. You want to strive to work towards that, because that is where you're going to reach your highest potential and your highest self. So if your north node is in, let's just say, Scorpio, your main mission in life is to be a completely different person at the end of it. You are supposed to go through deep, huge transformations, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. You're not supposed to be the same person that you were when you were a kid. And it's important you figure out what your north node is, so that way you know where you're supposed to be heading. Your north node is always going to light the way. It's always going to tell you, are you working towards your north node, or are you working back and regressing into old habits and old way of being? For example, my north node is Aquarius. My south node negative attributes is Leo. So I'm moving away from the negative attributes of Leo, which is self-centeredness, vanity, stubbornness, things like that. And I'm working towards the positive attributes of Aquarius, which is selflessness, working to help people, being of service to others, and not being focused on myself. There's like a whole thing where that's concerned, but those are just some examples. So Jennifer, I think it's really important that you dig down deep into yourself and really try to understand what your body is trying to tell you. Why do you keep dreaming about this person? What are you trying to accomplish here? Are you trying to make, it's, I don't know, are you trying to make your everyday life easier by like avoiding a situation, or do you feel like you're trying to rewrite a story that maybe you hoped would play out differently? There's just so many different things, I guess. And Spirit, the main thing they want you to know is like, this isn't him coming to you in the dream. This is you, your higher self, or your spiritual team trying to guide you and using Juan as a way to get your attention. So that's what I have for you, Jennifer, in regards to that question, but I know that you got a BOGO. So I'm ready for your second question whenever you are. Shayna, you will be after Jennifer, okay? General on job hunt. Okay. Jennifer, are you looking for guidance on maybe a career that you should be looking into? Are you looking for guidance on when you can start seeing progress in this job hunt? Like, is there anything in particular you're looking for? Just so I know what deck to use for you. Okay, when you can see progress. Alright, apply to a lot of jobs. Okay. General on job hunt, please, for Jennifer. Let's get some general insight on what's going on right now for Jennifer. I heard them say it's all gonna work out. Like, that's the first message that came through, is it's like, I know that it's not ideal. It's not exactly what it is you're looking for, but it's all sorting itself out behind the scenes. The Six of Swords. It's funny that I said it's all going to work out, and the Six of Swords is the first one that comes through, because this talks about things becoming easier for you very suddenly. Let's see. Is there anything she has to do? Is there anything she has to, what does she have to change? What does she have to do? Is there anything she has to change or do? Okay, so the main thing that they want you to be focusing on right now is a career. So basically they're saying, do not just look for a job just for the sake of a job. They want you to be looking for a career. And maybe that is what you're looking for, so maybe that'll resonate for you. Hey, Rishi, I'm sorry, only donations right now, okay? So that's like the main focus. They want you to have a job that has benefits, that leads to potential retirement, if not contributions to a retirement fund. It's just very important to them that you have this, like, basically this is stable career. And it's possible that you're having trouble finding it because maybe the direction that you're looking right now is more like something for right now. Or it could be that maybe the career that you're looking for, it just hasn't opened up yet. Maybe we're still waiting for someone else to leave a job before the position can open up, right? But it's like very important that you know that you have to look for, like, they want you in your profession. Like Spirit is saying, like, it's important that she's contributing to her retirement fund, that, you know, if this isn't the career that you retire from, that this is at least a career that's contributing to your life goals, right? They are saying that things are going to get easier. Let's see, when can we start noticing some progress, please? When can we start noticing some progress? Let's actually pull from a full deck. When can she start to see some progress? Ooh, okay, so I like the Wheel of Fortune coming out. That is always like a good sign of fortune, good things coming to you. Says no timing. Things are up in the air and need to settle. Could this happen this year? Please show me a yes or a no. Could this happen this year? Okay. I'm getting that I don't know, girl, because I don't know where you're at. Do you currently have a job right now that you can kind of hang out at for a little while? Because I'm kind of getting like this thing that they have working for you isn't supposed to come this year. Is it supposed to come next year? Yes. Okay. So maybe like 2024, but maybe that's not going to sound good to you if you don't have a job right now. Oh, it's been slow. Jennifer, my battery's about to die. Let me go grab my charger real quick. Yeah, they're telling me no. I got 3 no's in a row here as far as it being something that happens this year. But again, the first card out was no timing. So I think that's important to keep in mind, that things are still working themselves out. Things are still up in the air. That doesn't mean that this can't change. But I think it's leaning more towards maybe the beginning of next year, if I were to guess. You know, I don't know if they want you to keep working this small business, or like expanding off of the small business to do something else at home right now that can help fund you while you get your business off the ground. But I am kind of getting like, as far as like the career, as far as like the thing that sets you up for your future, that doesn't seem like it's coming right now. But they're saying like everything will be okay. So my best advice is to keep applying, keep looking, but think of things, maybe expand a little bit outside of what you're going for, and think if there's anything that you can do to kind of make a little extra income right now while you try to get this business off the ground, or if there's a way to expand your exposure that you haven't quite tapped into. Like, for example, have you really gone full in with your free marketing that you can do through social media? Have you really put yourself out there on camera, really try to get people familiar with your product? Maybe you can't afford all of the marketing metrics and things like that, and you can't afford like to pay for ads, but you could use your free platform through different social media apps. You know, are you taking, if it's a physical product and not a service, are you taking that, or even if it is a service, but are you taking the physical product to different job fair, not job fair, like county fairs and different like expos and things like that? Are you participating in the community that might be willing to help get yourself out there? Um, like if it's a marketable product, have you talked about like local co-ops or small businesses that might be willing to put your product on the shelf? Like you might have to try to get yourself out there a little bit more in the meantime to try to get those sales. Yeah, I would do more of that. Take advantage of the stuff that you can do for free. And don't be afraid to like put your face out there too. Past, present, future for freestyle. All right, let's see what we've got. Jennifer, good luck with everything. If there's anything I can do to support you, let me know, okay? You're welcome. All right, guys, I think this might be my last reading of the night. I've had my last call up for a minute. If there's anybody that wants to donate now, I'll honor that, but I will be signing off after Shayna if not. All right, past, present, future freestyle for Shayna J. Past, present, future freestyle. Okay. Ooh, Shayna, you are a hard fucking worker. You are a hard worker. I see kind of like there's a time of your life that seems more like the past, but that has been very much about like working, focusing on work, school, maybe going to school. But essentially, there's been like, well, let me just backtrack real quick, Sheena. I feel like whether you realize it or not, you're very social. Like you're a very social butterfly. I don't know if that you're extroverted or introverted. Basically, people gravitate towards you. I see a lot of like networking and socializing here happening within your life. So I feel like people get along well with you. Like I don't know if you personally feel like you get along well with them, but I'm getting that like they like you, they see you, they gravitate towards you. As far as like the past position, I see a lot of like finances, right? I see a lot of like focusing hard on being, independent, doing your own thing, figuring yourself out, maybe focusing really heavily on like status and money and work, career, studies, so on and so forth. And I see here with you in the Chariot that has built your confidence and that has made you feel really good. But I feel almost like you're pivoting to a different future. You're pivoting to a different direction. Now you're in a place where you're wanting more fun and pleasure in simple moments. I feel like you're not you have that grit still, you have that ambition, but I feel like right now what's important to you is being present. What's important to you is what's bringing you happiness. What's important to you is maybe before you wanted a go, go, go kind of life, and now you want a more simple life. Doesn't have to be that specific situation, but I feel like now your future is more focused on what makes you happy, what is going to bring you pleasure, what is going to, I feel like it's just, you were such a part of the hustle and bustle and, you know, trying to like, find your place in the world. And I feel like, currently you're kind of pivoting. Maybe you're like in this place where you're like a hybrid, where you're still like, I'm career driven, but I also feel like it's all about balance. I think before you were willing to sacrifice a lot of your life for your social life or your friendships or whatever it is for making sure that your career was like your number one thing, or, you wanted to kind of like plant yourself somewhere and make, I think that just like contributed to you feeling like value. And I feel like here still with the Chariot, there's still that duality of like wanting both. You want to have that stability and security. You want to feel like you're doing something that's proud, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel confident. I feel like you're in this middle position here of like, regardless, feeling progress, regardless, feeling like no matter where you are in this exact moment, you feel like you've accomplished a lot and you feel like you believe in yourself. I feel like moving forward though, the main thing is focusing on like your relationships, your friendships, the connection that you have with yourself, your family. If you have any children, like you want to enjoy like moment to moment in the future. And so maybe that's why you work so hard before, because you wanted to make sure that you were established, so that way moving forward you can enjoy those simple moments. But I find that like your earlier years, your past even, is more like sacrificing my personal life for a professional one, and now it's more like sacrificing a professional for more, because you want to enjoy yourself. But I think that is naturally what happens as we get older. We change, our goals, our desires for our life change over time, and that's totally like understandable. You're getting more into the essence of what it is to live, what it is to have like a life versus like be a cog in the machine. I think currently right now you're a little bit of both. But I think you are migrating or like moving on to a path where you're wanting to just be present. You want to celebrate anniversaries and baby showers and weddings and social gatherings. You want to make sure that you're present there for that, and you appreciate those moments a lot. Like moving forward, at the bottom of the deck I do have the Magician. So it's showing me that you really do have the power here. You control your life. No one controls it for you. You do what you want to do. You get the results that you want to get. So you said introverted as fuck, but yes, people gravitate towards me, hence why I hide most of the time. Yeah. I just feel like people like really love your energy. Like they really feel gravitated towards you. Like there's just the magnetic charm or charisma that they really love. And that's like one thing I'm seeing, is that no matter what, you have people and animals and just there's always things that want to be around you and surround you. So at least you keep your underlying essence of who you are, and like your specific soul frequency does not change, that people like you, want to be around you, love you. But I think it's less now of in the past of like just doing what you need to do to get it done, and more so doing what you want to do because you want to. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully that resonated for you, Shayna. I am going to check and confirm just to make absolute sure that no one else has donated and I missed it. And then I'm going to be signing off. Oh, that resonated 100%. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I'm back on camera sometimes. This is like my first back on camera in months, but I am glad that like now that I'm back on camera, I still feel like really comfortable, and I'm glad that my readings are coming through accurately. It's not nerve-wracking or anything, but it's just been a minute, I kind of had to get my rhythm back a little bit. right, checking my donations really quickly. All right, yep, it looks like that is everyone. All right, y'all, it was a fun stream back on camera. Thank you so much for your donations, contributions, support, all of that. I wanted to remind you guys that I do have a subscriber goal before the end of the month to get to 1,000 subs. So if anybody is able to help me with that, like if you have multiple accounts on YouTube and want to subscribe to me so that I can up that count, or if you want to share me out to anyone, that would also be really appreciated. I am offering free micro readings to people who refer a friend to me, and you get a micro reading and then they get a free yes no, just as a thank you, because I am trying to hit that goal by the end of the month. So if anybody would like to do that for me, or share me out, or share my page, talk to people about me, whatever else, just know that I will reward you. You just have to let me know you brought a friend. And I think that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.